today I was asking my mom, we were brainstorming a little bit, and we thought we were gonna do one of my childhood favorite, baby back pork ribs braised with aged kimchi. This is what we call in Korean, what?
밥도둑.
That's right, a rice killer. It's so good that you're gonna want to keep eating rice. Sit back, and if you have some kimchi left over in your fridge, perfect. Perfecto. So today we're gonna do 600 grams of baby back pork ribs. Why baby back? Because they're easy to tear apart and you get to dive in with your hands. Very nice.
뼈가루가 이 안에 고기 안에 붙어 있어. 그래서 씹는 거야.
Yeah, so there's bone shards or leftover blood and things like that. So just give them a good wash. The one that we bought, it's pretty good quality. It's lean. Doesn't have a lot of fat or sinew attached to it. But if you see that there's like, you know, like little globs of fat, just go ahead and trim that with a knife. But these ones, looking pretty good. And once the water is boiling, we're going to put in about a tablespoon of mirin. You can also use Korean soju. And this is just to get rid of that porky smell. Quickly blanch each of the pork ribs. And the reason we're doing this, the leftover blood that's in the ribs themselves, that makes it taste a little bit gamey. So for how long, Mom?
Until 그 물이 끓어오를 때까지.
Yes, until it comes back up to boil. It's coming out from the bone marrow.
있어 불순물.
Yeah. Alright guys, and now it's coming back up to boil. Dump it out and just give it a rinse. Alright, and we'll set them aside. We're gonna get some anchovy kelp broth going. This is just to make a deeper tasting broth. You can drop in one of those anchovy kelp broth bags if you want to make it quicker. We're gonna do it a little bit old style. So, good luck, buddy.
우리가 이제 돼지갈비를 양념을 할 거야.
That's right. We're gonna put a little bit of marinade and dress these guys so they get extra flavorful. That's 1 tablespoon of gochugaru, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of mirin, 5 or 6 shakes of black pepper, 6 cloves of garlic. That should be around 2 tablespoons of freshly minced garlic, and then 1 tablespoon of honey. Mix that up.
이건 묵은 김치야.
So what is 묵은 kimchi? Basically, this kimchi has fermented for some time and it turns very sour. So sour kimchi is the best when you're making jjigae or stews because all that sourness turns into deep flavor. So if you have a Korean mart nearby, ask for 묵은지, or if you make homemade kimchi, just let it kind of age in your refrigerator for about a month and it should get there.
이 정도는 해야지.
So this right here, if you take a look, this is about 1/4 of a hole. We're gonna cut it once down the middle so it's easier to eat. And the stem part, we can cut off at the end. Or else if you cut this now and you put in the pot, the kimchi goes everywhere. Our large jongol pot out. We're gonna put the ribs right in the middle. Then we're gonna place in our kimchi to one side. Holy shnikes. Kimchi to this side. And the next ingredient, guys, even though this looks quite nice, just chillin'. Anchovy kelp broth, we're gonna do 2 cups. That's 1. And then a 2nd cup in. That leftover bag that we have, some leftover kimchi liquid. You don't have to put a lot, right? And if you don't have a lot, it's fine. This is just to give that extra layer of flavor. And this is about a 1/3 cup. This should be good enough. And then just bless it. This is just for blessing, guys. Let's put this on a high heat. Lid on. We'll wait for it to come up to boil.
And that's it.
That's it. Good. Alright guys, it's bubbling. And now we're going to reduce it to a low heat. We now want that kimchi to basically release all of its flavor into the broth. And that's going to take around 30 minutes. And after 10 minutes, you want to give it a good stir just to make sure that nothing is burning to the sides. Let's get some liquid over that piece, Mom. Make sure everything is cooking well. By the way, we want a gentle bubble. If that bubble starts getting too crazy, I don't know how strong your stove is, but feel free to make adjustments. Let's give it a check. We might need to cook it a little bit more. Let's open it up. Wow. Oh my gosh. Mom, give it a taste. See if we need a little bit more.
tastes really good and little more.
A little bit
So
more?
Cooking is better.
Okay, a little bit more. Wow, and you see how that color has changed, guys? All right, how much more?
15 minutes.
15 more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, my mom wants to get it really nice and soft. Oh, there's a little bit of oil that rises from the pork. We can get rid of that first. Good. All right, guys, our pot is ready.
Wow. Delicious.
Some green onion on top. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow, guys, there it is right here. I'm gonna take one out just so you can see it. Nice and clear. Top it off with a little bit of sesame seeds just to know that we're finished. Just take a look at those ribs. And then we have the kimchi in the back. And those are just that's all you need right there. Remember that end piece right there? Cut off that end piece and it releases all of the layers of kimchi. All right, beautiful, beautiful. And the rib piece, just to show you how tender it is. Oh, we're doing a disservice. We got to pull it off with our teeth. And we put that over the top. Oh my goodness. We put that on the side, like that, and amazing. All right, and the rib.
Okay.
That's right. You got to go in with the hands.
I want hands.
You got to try with the hands.
Best.
Best. That's right.
우리 레스토랑 하나 차릴까?
I think so. I'll do the dishes. You do the cooking.
Okay.